Aquarius, it's November 2023. How are you doing? Dadichi here from astrology.com.au. It's an incredible month, actually. We've just had that total full moon eclipse in Taurus, and now we see a new moon arriving to greet the Sun, Mars, Mercury in your 10th house on the 13th of November. I want to focus on this because this 10th house, this portion of the heavens just right above you when you were born, determines your ego development, the potential for your success. And in a sense, it's a karmic house because that's also tied in with, your just desserts. What did you do previously that has put you in a position to achieve the best thing you can achieve? What is your true potential? That is the question that is asked by this new moon that we see this month in your 10th house. Apart from the great combination of the Sun and Mars there, this usually shows acquisition of new positions, authority, prestige, self-esteem, success in the area of professional life. But this is a deeper issue. This has more to do with the satisfaction of the work that you do and the impact that your work has on the rest of humanity. This is called Karmasthana, or the house of karma. I mean, every sector of the horoscope is a house of karma, but 10th house is karma, deeds. It shows what you're capable of, where you can be. This new moon with the combination of the Sun, Mars and Mercury is pretty powerful. It can bring with it a lot of confidence and the ability to achieve things and to achieve them pretty quickly. The danger here is you may have too many options. So the important message from me, your astrologer this month, is that having those choices, make sure you make the right decision. And that decision has to be based upon not only the financial merits of a position or career path, but on the degree of self-satisfaction you achieve. In that Hindu Bible, I recall there's a statement by Krishna, the all-knowing one, to the charioteer Arjuna. And he said, and I always remember this, he said, whereupon the mind of a person finds satisfaction, thereupon let it rest. Whereupon the mind of a man finds satisfaction, thereupon let it rest. In other words, if it feels good, do it. That's a funny statement for a spiritually highly regarded book. But it makes sense when you see people doing what they love, performing karma yoga, as they call it, or selfless work, or what I call actionless action. That is when you're so into what you're doing, you forget you're doing it. There's just the pure beingness and flow of that action and attention for what you love to do. That is when great work is performed. And that's the message there in that Bhagavad Gita, the actionless action, the art of performing an action without feeling that you're the one performing the action, if you know what I mean. I'm sure you've had moments like that where you're just so blown away by a sunrise or a sunset or a grand, beautiful piece of music, something you're absorbed in, some, handicraft or musical instrument. That space that you attain, the zone as they call it, is really what we're alluding to here. And the opportunity to develop this component of your life is fully manifest due to this new moon in the 10th house in Scorpio. Of course, after these planets transit, Mercury and the Sun will move reasonably quickly, Mars a little later, into your 11th house. We'll talk about that next month, but that's the fruits of that action. Mostly the unevolved soul will look towards the fruits of the action rather than being satisfied with the action itself and endeavouring to perfect that action. I see that everywhere now. No one's interested in offering good service. No one wants to do their best. They're only interested in what they can get out of it. And screw you, Jack. So I hope we can move away from that and get back to that really beautiful work ethic where we did the work because the work was resonant with our inner selves, with what we were good at, with what we loved to do, with how we felt that that could serve our fellow man, fellow woman. I hope that makes sense. I've rambled on a bit today, but I've enjoyed rambling. Hopefully it's going to give you some insights. I've got more there at astrology.com.au. We've got that monthly transit list. Do go on over there. Do drop me a line. Please subscribe. We need your subscriptions. It does help us. We offer this as a, as a non-paying service. But you can pay me if you want. You can drop me a line if you'd like a reading. I've done this for over 40 years now, so I've learned a couple of things on my path. There's always more to learn, but I'm happy to share what I see in your horoscope with you. And don't forget to join me next month. I'll be waiting for you. Take care. Bye-bye now.